Sunday. And the Street Profits and Viking Raiders, both teams are tied at 2 victories apiece. The Viking Raiders take part in the grandest spectacle in...
Bobby Lashley delivering the devastating... What happened after Raw went off the air, and was this...
But we are scheduled to kick off Raw with the Lit Flair faces this woman. The Raw rivalry this has been.
How lucky are we to...
You know, when it comes to intensity, when it comes to level of skill, versus Asuka in moments here on Raw, but this Sunday streaming like Flash.
Asuka cannot afford the...
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
A rivalry that is graced the... what's this? Hold on. Half of the new Women's Tag Team Champions
Here on Monday Night Raw.
Earlier this week, it was Bayley, and Friday night on SmackDown, Bayley has become a accomplishment. And really, an upset, I mean, let's be honest, for Asuka, because she's prepared to renew her rivalry with matchup and interrupted by the new Women's Tag Team here tonight. One of the rules of the Women's Tag Team title.
All right, relax. First of all, star quality. And so should you, Asuka. Monday Night Raw. Living under a rock, which is probably a lot of you, become the new WWE Tag. That's right, you are in the presence of the reigning, the Blueprint, Sasha. I don't want to go. Wait. Come on. This is your ring, but as the... So you need to back up.
Originally expecting here tonight.
Remember, we are losing the NXT Women's Championship last...
Apparently something to say.
And let's be honest here, she may also...
To going brand to brand to brand. No, but I understand why you have to come out here. What happened last time before someone comes in and just...
Thank you.
Attention, please enjoy the spotlight, but can you make it want to see? So hurry.
Fun coming, Byron. Who called these on the women's tag team titles when they were held by...
You want the sharpest tool in the shed, isn't happening tonight. No. And it's in a W.
Quick, because Asuka and I have a match, and enjoy the spotlight.
Billy Kay and Peyton Royce, Bliss and Cross.
Are you?
The most good looking, though, that's for sure.
Actually, that match is happening this Sunday at WWE Women's Tag Team.
Are still going to be garbage.
The women's tag team champions after their queen and the Iconics. A pair of 2-on-1 situations for us. As we learned moments ago, the Iconics.
Asuka and Charlotte Flair are clearing.
Story writes itself, don't you?
Searching in the dark, sweat soaking through the...
Orton. This has the potential to be the great Raw. 3 teams, it appears, as we are set against the Iconics and the surprise team of Asuka. They're supposed to go one-on-one later tonight. I'm not so sure that we were supposed to kick off with Flair versus Asuka, but nonetheless, now we have... And remember what we learned before the commercial break from the Iconics? This kick out. Sunday, it's a triple threat match. Bayley and threat match between the Iconics. Bayley, Banks, Asuka champions. Rules of this triple threat match, obviously only 2 patients. First team to gain pinfall or submission wins the match.
Advantage here between Sasha Banks and Peyton Royce.
Covered by Peyton Royce and a kick out. Scouted, gentlemen.
Oh, listen, if you're Peyton Royce...
They thrive in these situations. They like these...
And then a shot at both Asuka and Charlotte flipping in now after this past Friday night on SmackDown. They right to the midsection. Now the cover from the longest...
Focused, vicious, going out there and accomplish...
Serious threat as women's tag team champions.
Been friends since they were in grade school, I believe, against Bayley.
That I appreciate, but we'll get into that later.
Elbow right to the side of the face. Remember the Iconics. Championship.
Goodness.
From Banks and Banks.
Enter the tag team championship picture.
Anyone you want in a triple threat match. Bayley looked like she was just trying to...
Uh-oh.
Shut up!
It appears the queen what to do.
As what did I say earlier? Charlotte did not want to tag in Asuka. Oh, wow. I'm excited then.
And let's be honest here, WWE.
Are you asking, do you need the Raw Women's Champion?
Sasha Banks legal against Charlotte Flair. What a history.
Another level.
Plenty of first and iconic moments.
Island of her own.
And forcing her way into this match. Ticked off after losing the NXT Women's Championship. However, someday at Backlash
could be consumed as a clear message to her Backlash.
Full threat tag team match here on Monday Night Raw. The Raw Women's Champion Asuka in call right to the side of the face by Billie Kay. Hook to the left.
Asuka opening up the door for Billie Kay to take advantage.
Here's a cover by Royce on the knee, broken up by... Oh, wait a minute. Wow! Billie Kay.
At your point, Joe, I'm impressed with what we're seeing from
herself in.
Charlotte trying to
kick off Raw with Flair versus Asuka. That was in round one. Oh my! What? I don't know if there's been one amicable tag between these two. Asuka defends her title against Nia Jax.
Well, I'd say there'd be the same.
Or even.
Oh my God!
Oh! Went for another signature Flair chop. Prompted by Banks, Bayley, and the Icon. Right by the Queen.
Oh, there have been zero. There have been zero, Tom.
And now the Raw Women's
Asuka is
tag.
Oh. But they were never on the same page in the first place.
gaining an advantage in this match. Almost for getting upstaged. Well, the Queen brings up a legitimate point. Is Asuka going to respond later on tonight? When
we will play out later on tonight. Charlotte Flair, one of Mysterio, will join us with a medical update after, mostly because of what had happened earlier on in the night on retirement ceremony for Rey Mysterio.
If you know Rey Mysterio, it's going to be very difficult for Rey, but my gut, his own retirement. So and generous man. Sacrifice for the greater good so that I could be the sure.
Damn you, Seth Rollins. I wasn't sure. Dad is trying to say is Seth Rollins is no Rollins. You're a man of scripture.
This match is underway. Aleister Black one-on.
Messiah is accomplishing.
Humberto Carrillo is.
Aleister Black bringing Seth Rollins chin up. Wait a minute.
So Black into a cover, shoulders down. He got him. Black even. Oh, no. Come on. And now Rollins into the mix, and it's 3 disciples.
What we're seeing is the fit.
It's your turn. Ben, if you got in my way.
And Rollins stomps out Aleister.
To ensure the progression. Questions, then answers, as uncertainty. Mysterio will join us here tonight for a follow-up interview.
Well, this is unexpected.
Preemptively threw Rey Mysterio regarding his injury. And here comes a man who perpetrated.
What a pleasant surprise.
Gentlemen, I have been waiting for this view for the world.
Pleased to join the legendary Rey Mysterio. The thought on all of our minds is, of course,
Appreciate your concern, Tom. As for my eye, is promising. My eye is definitely, you know, Tom, I still, oh, no. The second that bell rang, written all over it. You're gonna kick your ass.
Whoa. If you can continue to spread these lies about way gracefully after your greatest moment, but you continue to spread this misinformation, I am a peaceful man. I want to give you one more chance. Your son, Dominic, to come to Raw so that I can tell you and show you.
Enough, Seth, enough. You know, and when I am, not just you,
Rey, you've got this all wrong. You've got...
Aleister Black! Explosive moment a few moments ago here on...
To understand what I'm trying to tell you.
Aleister Black absolutely annihilated the Monday Night Messiah.
And beated him like his rent was on him.
Another match we saw recently here on Raw,
and
where Aleister stomped out both Carrillo and Black. Thanks to
the rest, the vitriol that Seth Rollins has created.
And tremendous athleticism by Theory. I mean, ever since becoming a...
Rollins carries himself, the audacity of Rollins to come down here to hear how Rey's eye was doing.
Hey, you let it happen, Tom, not me.
Oh, these two.
You could say in many ways it was Aleister Black.
There, Murphy able to dunk.
Beautiful knee counter.
Kick out. Fast-paced tag team.
Aleister Black is feeling it tonight.
Mass Austin Theory trying to run interference. Oh my God! Oh! Kick right to the back of the neck and down over Murphy.
And that is not a good piece of real estate to get caught in.
Here's the cover. Aleister Black to score the victory.
Humberto Carrillo. And
Is that? Hold on here.
One of Rey Mysterio's masks.
Seth Rollins. A distraction for the ambush from his disciple.
The flesh.
Rollins furious at what he called Rio. Oh, Aleister Black, the pound of flesh.
Rollins in a maniacal state as he
Put him down, the law. Hang him up. Hang him up. Hang him up. A sacrifice. Put him down.
And Rollins with a stomp to Aleister. You want to be a hero, and this is what happens if you want to.
of reshaping Monday Night Raw.
He said it himself.
Well, the saga can. Right now, let's focus on a saga that will be at the forefront. Randy, this Sunday, how do you prepare for such a match that has such high expectations?
Edge is going to be the only guest on the Peep Show. Okay, and that's next, right?
Yes.
Well, Charlie, possibly could be two guests.
Isn't going to be good.
And you know, this man knows.
please welcome.
Tom, would you consider yourself a peep?
Absolutely. Between Randy Orton and Edge and right Christian.
Ahead of what might be the greatest wrestling match.
One of the greatest tag teams ever assembled, Edge. Right, Christian knows Edge's opponent this Sunday at Backlash versus Orton at Backlash.
Christian.
After 9 long years, after coming back from a career and I think you're running on fumes. I don't even think you could pull that off in your prime. Be honest with each other here, right? Live up to that? You're lying to yourself.
Why don't you just pump the brakes right now, okay? Have you ever thought what I'm... And not only that, now it's being called the greatest wrestling match ever. Crew, you got no gear, now climb it. Just do it, go. If this Edge has some self-doubt, every night to give you confidence when you were so nervous. If this Edge has some self-doubt because he's about to face a guy in Randy. And
that's what I'm hearing right now. Excuses. But when you came back, huh? You were just gonna come back and give him a greatest hits? Huh? What happened to you? And that was your mom. And if you don't think she's gonna be sitting there for this one, then you're wrong. You know she then step through these ropes and go home right now.
Edge, Christian, I am begging you both to sick to my stomach. We think. All I'm here that's between you and I this Sunday at Backlash, and that guarantee, Edge, on this match are astronomical. What are you going? I am going to embarrass you. I am going, when it's all said and done, are a broken man who was forced to be in Ruby and Edge. All because of redemption of Edge.
it's not.
Honesty and perhaps building up the confidence of Edge.
The fact that his family is behind him, and Edge, can he write this next chapter versus Edge? Now, that exact same night at Backlash, Drew McIntyre, what happened last week here on Raw as we went off the air. It was Drew McIntyre.
As soon as Drew McIntyre puts away MVP,
Monday Night Raw went off the air.
A little bit of insight. Please welcome MVP.
Charlie, if you would like an M that Lashley will use on Drew McIntyre at Backlash, Lashley is my exclusive guest. But what I can tell you... Yes! Hey, what's up, dog?